Welcome to another edition of the Fan Perspective. I am your host, Nathan Lyle. This week we are predicting the 4 o'clock game, starting with the Buccaneers at the Broncos. And the Bucs were on a hot streak before losing a tough matchup versus the Falcons. And the schedule is not doing them any favors this week. I fully expect Peyton Manning to tear this defense apart. And then you have the Steelers at the Ravens. And after the way they played last week, I simply cannot feel comfortable picking the Steelers to win. And then we have the Bengals at the Chargers. And the Chargers have struggled way too much this year. And I've got to go with the Bengals to take this one. And then the Browns at the Raiders, which honestly just... Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? They've got all the shitty teams facing each other this week. I guess if I have to pick anyone, I want to pick the Browns. They've got pretty much the same record, but I think the Browns have played better. With Joe Hayden on their roster, they got a much stronger defense. Even though for the Raiders, Darren McFadden could possibly be back this week. But he's been spotty at best this year. I'm going with the Browns. And then Sunday night, we have the Eagles at the Cowboys, which at the beginning of the season, you would have expected this to be a fight between two teams either battling for the top of the division or fighting for that last wild card spot. Now they're fighting to determine who gets a top 10 draft pick. Two horrible teams, and it's very hard to pick. I'd say that the Cowboys, they won the last time they played each other, so I think I'm just going to pick them here. They are at home. The Eagles did play a pretty decent game last week. Bryce could have another huge game against this defense, which is not built to stop the run. But I think Nick Foles hasn't shown me anything yet, so I'm going with the Cowboys for that one. And then on Monday, another NFC East matchup. We've got the Giants at the Redskins. It's an intriguing matchup that could potentially change the landscape of the division if the Redskins did manage to find a way to win. I doubt it would happen. I'm picking the Giants, but I'm choosing to root for the Redskins just because I want to see the NFC East in shambles with the playoffs just on the horizon. That would just be amazing. So this has been the Fan Perspective. Tune in tomorrow for fantasy football, and tune in Monday for another edition of NBA Weekly. I hope I've been your host, Nathan Lyle. Have a happy Saturday.